Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are. I welcome you to 8th class English online classes. I hope you all are enjoying the online classes at home. Isn't it, children? Yes, you are enjoying the online classes at home. This Unit 5 enlightens the importance of education in building up our career. Schools, colleges, universities, and mainly the nature are the sources of education. Education improves our knowledge and guides us properly what to do and what not to do. When we help in keeping all the surroundings clean, when we help by understanding, then you are good children. If you do all against your parents or your teachers, then you are famous as a mischievous boy, a naughty boy. So this is what the education will change us. Education makes the children perfect. So education improves our knowledge and guides us properly of what to do and what not to do in building up our career. So we have to decide what to do and what not to do. That will become our personality. We will become famous like that only. Children decide to develop their personality, seeing their interests and capability of their own and also the family and society. They decide to serve the nation by becoming doctors, engineers, police, soldiers, farmers, architects, lawyers, drivers, players, teachers, and businessmen, and so on. So they will decide once. Okay, we have to remember the saying of Abdul Kalam that you have to dream. Once when you dream only, you will go to that path or that way and you can reach your goal. That is what the education guides us. It will make us to reach our goals. You have already known about the behavior of a field contractor at school in the previous lesson. He lost his father and was studying by the help of the money earned by his hard-working mother. See, you see the picture of the mother? She does a lot of work. She helps the family. Each and every member of the family depends on her. And every work she will be doing with a lot of patience. So, in building up your personality, you have to always remember your mother and help each and everyone by understanding without getting any angry. So, without even understanding the situation of the family, this was not with the office contractor. He didn't understand the situation of his family and his responsibility. He was just enjoying the school life without showing interest in studies. What he was doing? He was playing with his friends, okay, at school and in the house. He was just interested in games and speaking funny French. He also had the leadership quality. This is what we have learned in the first unit. This leadership quality, the words of the principal and the influence of the circumstances and remembering the mother brought changes once Hafiz was grown up, and it led to the development of his personality. Now, let us read the lesson, The Treasure Within of Unit 5, Part 2. Now, before going to read the lesson, let us look at the glossary. The meanings to the new words. Pranks, jokes, offbeat, unusual. Field, an area of work. Architecture, science of building. Influence, recommendation. Drop, leave. Cakewalk, easy job. Section, cutting. Ammunition, objects that are fired from guns and battle tanks. Sketches, pictures. Now, let us read the lesson. The Treasure Within, Part 2. Be reading. It is the continuation of the interview between Miss Bela Raja and Hafiz contractor. Hafiz stumbled on architecture because he knew little French and less German. He was offbeat even in the pranks that he played. When he found his calling, there was no looking back. So now he entered the field of architecture without his knowing. And he knew only French and less German. And once when he entered, as he was having the leadership quality, he never looked back. So Bela Raja, Miss Bela Raja is interviewed. How did you get into the field of architecture? In the College of Architecture, nobody who had got below 80 to 85% was allowed to enter. I had only 50%. I wanted to join the army. I got my admission letter, but my aunt tore it up. Then I decided that I wanted to join the police force. My mother said, don't join the police force. Just do your graduation. SAERT. So I went to Jai Hind College in Bombay. There, I was to take either French or German. Though I had studied French for 7 years, I did not know 7 words of French. See, we have the subjects. We have Hindi as the subject, but we are scared to speak in Hindi. We have Telugu medium students, they have English as a subject like you, but they are scared to speak in English. Why? Because of the fear. So the same it happened, because the fear, when it will come, when you are not showing the interest. Actually, what we have to do, when we are new to the subject, we have to show more interest. When we show more interest, we can understand and remember. But due to the lack of interest, we lose the talent. So even after 7 years of studying also, he was lacking to speak fluently in French. So I took German. Then my German teacher died. So when you enter the college, you have to opt for the languages. So here he opted for the French, but he didn't get that language fluency. Then he took the German. German teacher died. The college told me that I could change the college or take French. So as the German teacher died, the college principals and the other heads advised him either to take French or leave the college. Now, who would give me admission in another college? Because he got only 50% mark. So there is no chance of joining other college also. Because he was interested only in playing. So I had got admission to Jai Hind College by influence. With somebody's recommendation, we got this seat in Jai Hind College. So I thought, okay, I will take French. And I started learning French again. See, when we face the troubles, we will start learning. Till then, you will try to escape. So when there is no option of leaving the college, he started learning French. I learned it from my cousin. So with somebody or other, we will learn, we will become perfect. So with the help of his cousin, he started learning French. She was an architect's wife. I was going to the architect's office to learn French. Bela Raja, was it then that you decided you wanted to do architecture? A fish contractor. Actually, it all happened quite by chance. Actually, he was not willing. He wanted to join in the army, he wanted to join in the police, but every gate was closed. He wanted to skip learning from the French, but that also closed for him. So, what we think is, whatever we think will happen, but no. We have to follow the path as understood. So actually it all happened quite by a chance. In the architect's office, I saw somebody drawing a window details. A window detail is a very advanced drawing. I told him that his drawing was wrong, that the window he had drawn would not open. He found out the mistake because he was interested in drawing. So he said that it was wrong. He then had a bet with me, and later he found that indeed his drawing was wrong. My cousin's husband was surprised. He asked me to draw a few specific things, which I immediately did. See, when there is an interest in you, you will do it very easily. You will never feel it strain. So this is what happened with Hafiz contractor. Actually, the drawing is was the difficult one, but he drew it immediately with ease. He asked me to design a house and I designed a house. After that, he told me to drop everything and join architecture. So what his cousin's husband advised him, okay, after seeing his drawing, he asked him to drop everything, stop everything and join architecture field. See, we have to listen, understand and follow. And when there is respect towards the person only, we will do that. So he was having the respect towards his cousins as well. So he had listened to him and thus his life has changed. We went to meet the principal of the college. The principal warned me, I will allow you to take part in the entrance exams. But if you do not do well, I will not allow you to join. I got an A+ in the entrance exam and from that day it was a cakewalk. So it was very easy job. Cakewalk is an easy job. So see, without any preparation, when you understand, when you feel it easy, you can understand each and everything. And he passed the entrance exam without any preparation. He got A+. He qualified the entrance exam. And from that day, the day his thinking was changed, it has become an easy job for him. I have never made a plan. Previously, he used to plan, but now without any planning. But I knew how something looked like from the top. He was having some ideas. I had never known what a section was. But I knew if you cut the plan, what it would look like. I stood first in class, first throughout after that. You never know your strength and capability. See, he followed the advice of his cousin's husband and later on he passed the exam and he stood first in class. Though his schooling was a failure result, but now when the thinking style changes, everything you will be the first. So he stood first and first throughout after that. I believe that all this understanding came from what I used to play and do during the school. So in playing also, you will concentrate on the target to reach the last point. You will keep some targets, but while coming to school, some few students, they don't keep any target. Every day we have to come to school. Every day we have to get up from the bed and be ready to know the new things. You have to show interest, you have to think. But when you don't think, then there will be failure. See, this is what you are going to learn. So I had a friend called Behram Dibecha. We used to have competitions between us for designing forts, guns, and ammunition. Each of us would design. So with his friends, he used to play previously, but now he is designing and they used to participate in the competition, something in an effort to be different. In school, when I was in the second or third standard, say, when your life is then you remember your school days. So this is what happened with a fish contractor also. See, in school, when I was in the second or third standard, one of my teachers, Mrs. Gupta, saw my sketches and told me, see, you are useless in everything else, but your sketches are good. When you grow up, you will become an architect. I did not know at the time, but she was right. See, he is remembering his teacher, Mrs. Gupta, who saw his drawing or the sketches, and she got attracted and she passed a comment that you are useless in everything, but as your sketches are good, your future is you will become an architect. As a boy, he took it light. The words spoken by the teacher, he took them light. But now, through the experience, he is thinking that she was right. This is what you will be remembering your words of your parents and teachers throughout your life. Later, after I became an architect, I went back to meet her and told her, with this, we end this session. So we will look at the question and answers. Answer the following questions. Why couldn't Afif join either the police or the army? Afif couldn't join either the police or the army because his army appointment letter was torn up by his aunt. His mother was not willing for his joining in police. So he went and joined Jai Hind College in Bombay. So nothing was left. There was no choice. So he went to do the graduation in Jai Hind College. Now look at the second question. What made Afif become an architect? Once he corrected a sketch of a window detail drawn by a person in his cousin's house. The drawing was so perfect that it impressed his cousin's husband, who asked him to drop everything and join architecture. Why did Afif's teacher think that he could become an architect? Once Afif drew a picture which was very good. His teacher commented him that though he was useless in everything, he would become an architect in future. The fourth question, what did you learn after reading this passage? So after reading each and every lesson, we have to change our thinking style because our thoughts will improve our personality. That is the main aim of the education. So I learned that every child is born with some or other hidden talents. These talents will be observed either by parents or teachers. So we have to listen, understand and do what they say. Is it clear, children? I think all of you have understood the lesson. Next class, Let us meet in the next class. Thank you, children. Stay home, stay safe.